Welcome to MyTrack Training. Purchase order receiving. In MyTrack, purchase orders are pieces of paper that request goods or services from your supplier or vendor. After your supplier provides those items and goods and services to you, they are received in by your company. As they are received in, we consider this a purchase order receiver. So during the receiving process, you will match up the purchase order that was created to the goods and services that were sent back and returned to your company. In MyTrack, a purchase order receiver is under the Purchase Order tab, under Purchase Order Receiving. On the left-hand side, like most of the screens in MyTrack, you'll have a miniature search section, where you could actually put in your receiving status, all closed or open, date range, and actually click search. As you do that, you could actually click through previous receivers or receivers that are still open. In this example, I've created a purchase order number 2 with 2 line items for a quantity of 125 needing to be delivered. On the purchase order receiving screen, I'm going to actually click the New button to create a new receiver as these items have come in. I'm going to just type the PO number 2, hit search, and the screen will display the different items on the purchase order which I'm able to receive in. In this example, I'm going to receive in both items. I can receive in partials, and if you receive in partials, the purchase order remains open. I'm going to click the OK button, and as you see, the purchase order is created. You can see the status that it's open on the left hand side search screen, and you have the information. This header information came from the purchase order. As you see, there's a PO number 2, but this actually has what we call a PO receiving number, number 9. Every receiver you do, a new number will be created and incremented for you. Normally you would put in some terms and the due date would come over, or discount date if you had those items. You could now edit these quantities if you wish. You could change the pricing if you wish. But once you're complete and you're satisfied that the total amounts, freight, and everything matches your purchase order, you can actually post this receiver. But before I do that, you can actually come in and edit the line items of the receiver and change the information. One of the key points here is the lot number, and we'll discuss this in more detail in future videos. But to be able to put the lot number, a heat treat number of the item that you're receiving in for traceability. And again, you do have comments, and at this stage everything is looking good. Right now we still have 100 on order because we haven't posted it. There's a 2-step process. One is creating the receiver, and the next step is posting. Once you post the receiver, this purchase order will close automatically if it's applicable. If you've received all the items in, it will stay open if you're receiving under, and the purchase order receiver will be closed. And lastly, the inventory will go from being on ordered to on hand. So I'm going to hit save here. I'm going to hit post my receiver, yes. I'm now going to post the receiver. Once the purchase order receiver is posted, or prior, you can actually hit the print button and print out a purchase order receiver, which should match your invoice or your packing slip from your customer.